Well, our friend Mark Johnson is joining us now. He's got a little bit of a look back at a huge storm 57 years ago.
Yeah, one of the most memorable storm systems to ever impact northern Ohio. It's called the Dericho, the Great Fireworks Derecho of 1969. But first, what we're going to do is we're going to chat about some brief stats here for the 4th of July. So we're going to do warmest, coldest, all of that. Let's show you the stats map. Hottest 4th of July ever, 98 degrees twice, 1990. That wasn't long ago.
No.
You were like 12. And 1949. Coolest high temp for a 4th of July. How about this? 62. It's a little chilly in 1922. And the most rain, 2.5 inches in 1913.
Okay.
Can be very, very rainy. Now I've got some video from the Channel 3 archives of the Great Dericho. It was a squall line of thunderstorms from Toledo all the way to Conneaut that dropped in from the north. Boats on the lake, freighters reported wind gusts to 104 miles per hour.
Wow.
And there was no warning. It struck just before.
All of a sudden?
Yeah, just before 8 p.m. on July 4th when folks were gathered for fireworks.
Of course
there were hundreds of boats off the Cleveland shore getting ready for fireworks there too.
Oh my gosh.
In Lakewood, it dropped 100-year-old oak trees on spectators there. 46 deaths from Toledo to Conneaut. There were a couple of tornadoes along the line as well. One injured 40 people in Perry, Ohio, in Lake County.
Sure.
And again, Lakewood, very hard hit. Folks were gathered for a symphony concert before the fireworks. And Coast Guard, 1,000 boats were swamped. They had to do 100 water rescues because of that 80 to 100 mile an hour wind that came on shore just before 8 p.m. Imagine that. No warning. The sky grows dark and you get this wall of hurricane force winds coming on shore. And then what it did was from Sandusky to Shreve in Wayne County, it dropped 12 inches of rain through the evening and the overnight. And then catastrophic flooding occurred after that for several days after in our southern and western counties. So this was a memorable severe weather event. By the way, my wife lived in Ashtabula. A weak tornado blew her neighbor's cinder block garage across the street.
That is unbelievable.
She lost her cat that day. It returned 6 weeks later. It found its way back home, picked up by the twister and carried. Came back home 6 weeks later. Guess the name of the cat?
Oh, I'm afraid. What?
Teddy Roosevelt. They named all their pets after presidents.
Oh my God. I'm so glad Teddy Roosevelt
Teddy Roosevelt survived.
All right, I love it. Mark, thank you.
Thank you. Happy 4th.
A happy 4th to you too.